going to do a beginner's guide to weightlifting today. We are going to do an upper body workout. We're going to use our shoulders, our bis and tris, and a bit of chest muscle. I've got two different dumbbells today. I've got a 3 kilogram and a 2 kilogram. Some weights we're going to be using the 3, some of the 2. Your weights at home that you have may vary. We're going to try and get between 10 to 15 sets on each exercise of reps, and we're going to be doing 3 sets of each. We are firstly going to get warmed up by doing 3 sets of press-ups. So we're going to do the press-ups. I'm just going to adjust my camera. We're going to do the press-ups on our knees, and this is just going to get the blood flowing to our arms and chest. So we're going to come on our knees and we're going to lean forward. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 press-ups. If you normally do press-ups and you're used to press-ups, feel free to do 3 sets of 20. Push up and push down. Keep your core in tight. And then we'll have a little rest. The amount of rest you have is entirely up to you. I tend to have between 20 and 30 seconds when I'm doing body weight only or light weights. The heavier the weight, the longer you will probably need to recover till you can go on to the next set. We're going to go back into our press up position now, and we're going to do our next set of 10. Notice in position. I don't want you to put your legs straight under and go like this. I want you to bring your legs back, come forward, abs in tight. It is a little bit harder, but this is what we need to be aiming towards. Everyone is on their own journey. Everyone's at different stages. Some people might struggle with doing 1 or 2 press-ups. Some people might find these easy. It all depends on what stage you're at. But they do get easier. Apart from the ones where you don't do on your knees, they never get easier. They are still difficult. So we're going to go into our 3rd set now. Like I say, if you need to have a longer break, feel free to pause the video, have a rest, have a drink of water. And that is our press-ups done. So we should be starting to feel warm now around our shoulders, our arms, and I feel my chest burning a bit. And then we're going to come and start with the dumbbells. So I would choose, if you have a couple of dumbbells, I would choose the heavier weight. The weight you choose depends on your strength and your fitness level where you're at. I'm going to use 3 kilograms to demonstrate the workout. These might be a bit heavy for you if you're just starting, or a bit light if you're a bit further on with your training. I will adjust the video because all of the exercises we're going to do now will be standing up. So we're going to get the dumbbell. We're going to do 3 sets of 10 shoulder press. If you find that 3 sets is easy, feel free to go to 15. If 3 sets of 15 is easy, you might need to invest in some heavier dumbbells. If you can't get the 10, the dumbbells is too heavy. So we're going to start in this position and up and down. Don't need to come too far down, and I don't want you to lock out. No locking out, keep the tension on your shoulders. Excellent. And then have a rest. We're going to be doing this 3 times, the shoulder press. So this is going to strengthen our shoulders. Hopefully you're all enjoying weight training, resistance training. It is the best thing to strengthen your body. We're going to go on to our second set now. Like I say, you can have a longer rest if you feel like you need it. Excellent. Then a rest. Resistance training, I'll go through the importance of resistance training while we're doing this workout. If you don't use certain muscles in your body, they simply sort of deteriorate, especially over the age of 30. They slowly deteriorate and you end up losing your lean muscle mass. It's very important to hold on to your muscle mass as long as possible, because it's what keeps your posture, it's what keeps you strong, and it's really beneficial to have lean muscle mass. We don't want soft weak bodies, we want strong bodies that carry us through life. So we're going to do our third set now. We're going to do 3 exercises for our shoulders, 2 exercises for our triceps, and 1 exercise for our biceps. I don't know if I've done 10 or 11 there. Right, so that is the shoulder press done. We are going to now do the upright row. So when we do the upright row, come back, shoulders back, posture straight, stand straight. I don't want you slouching over, I want you to keep straight, abs in tight. Importance of posture as well, it's really important. How you carry yourself is very important. If you people watch, you'll see so many people now slouch and carry themselves and drag their feet. Keep your shoulders back, walk with your head held high. So we're going to get the dumbbells now. We're going to come up and down. You might need lighter ones for this if you have weak wrists and you're not used to this sort of movement. 4, I'm going to do 3 sets of 10. I'll show you from the side and I'll show you from behind. If you feel like this is easy for you, it's because the weight is too light. If you can't get 10, please get some lighter dumbbells. Don't want you to get injured when you're first starting and try and you like lose your form and do bad form. I want you to keep your form perfect and nice slow controlled movements. I'm sure you as well, it's men that's terrible for this ego lifting. You see them in the gym and they're throwing stuff about, and that's how they end up with rotator cuff injuries and things like that. I mean, we're using light dumbbells, so we'll be fine, but just be aware that your body has to get used to stuff before we start and push it too far. Right, so 10 more, up, slowly down, nice controlled movements. 5 more, or if you're doing more, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We have 1 more set of that. I'm going to adjust my camera for the next exercise so you can see. There we go. The next exercise is a favourite of mine for posture, because you've got to stand up still. You've got to stand up straight when you do it. It's the circles, arm circles. You can't really slouch and do them. You have to keep still. It's harder actually if you slouch. Right, so last one of the upright row. You should feel the rear delts burning the back of the shoulders. Nine, 10. Well done. So one more exercise on the shoulders. If you do this exercise, this workout, and you find it easy, you can always add an extra set. So we're doing 3 sets. You can always do 4, up the weights, or get up to 15 reps. So you can always make it a bit harder. But these are the best exercises for strengthening your shoulders and your posture. It's your shoulder press, upright row, and arm circles. So I am going to go down on the weight now. I recommend you use a 1.5 or 2 for the arm circles if you're just starting off. Right, up, round, down and up. I'm not actually doing a full circle, because if you do a full circle, you can sometimes take it off the shoulder, the weight. And do a full circle if you prefer. 5 more. 5, 4, I'll show you from behind. 3, 2, 1 more, 1. So we're doing 2 more of those. One of the most important things when somebody first comes to me and wants to train is to get the posture right. It's not going to benefit you to do weight training and try and do all these heavy weights and advanced movement if your posture's not right. You need to learn how to hold yourself, especially when you're training. If you're doing something with bad posture, it's not going to be as beneficial. So remember, shoulders back, core engaged, stand straight, and you will be fine. On my girls, I want them to walk into a room and carry themselves well, and strength training makes you do that. One thing I noticed when I go to the gym, my gym's a lot of professional bodybuilders and athletes go there, and people carry themselves so well. They walk straight, they carry themselves, they present themselves well and carry themselves well because they feel strong, fit and powerful, and it just tells. So second set. We have one more set of that on our shoulders. Now my shoulders, if you touch your shoulder, when you're doing it, your shoulder will feel warm to the touch, and that's because all the blood's flowing to your shoulders. We'll have a little break now. I've run out of things to say. Right. Last set. that is our shoulders done. Now we are going to do our triceps, the back of our arms. I'm going to give you two options here, okay? If your weights are quite light, do one arm at a time. If you have heavier weight, 5 kilograms upwards, just do 2 arms at a time. So this is option 1, up and down. I'm going to do 10. 10. If your weight is quite light, you might like 2 kilograms, 3 kilograms, you might be able to do one arm at a time. So get one arm, one, you'll do 10 on each arm instead of doing both arms at the same time. Excellent. So that's one set. That's option 1, both arms at a time. Option 2, one arm at a time. I'm going to stick to option 1, even though my dumbbells is quite light for me, because I was training yesterday and I'm still really aching off yesterday because I've done some arms, so I'm sticking with option 1. It's important to rest as well. Like if you're doing a leg day and you sort of go heavy on your legs, it's more beneficial the next day to stretch, do cardio, go for a walk or do upper body than try and do legs again. I would leave at least 24 hours between training your legs. Excellent. We have one more set of that dumbbell behind head to do. Now you should feel this muscle here, your tricep, and this is a simple workout, half an hour workout. It's 7 different exercises that you can do at home a couple of times, and it will strengthen your upper body. If you have a weak upper body, do this work for about 8 weeks and your strength will go up, definitely. Right, so last one. Nice and slow. I'm sort of rushing it because I'm hungry and I want to get ready there. But it is going to go slow. Brilliant. We have one more exercise to go on the tricep. So we're going to do one arm at a time for this. I would recommend doing 2 or 3 kilograms if you're a beginner. So you will bend over, you will come back and down. You notice how I am only moving the bottom of my arm, and I'm squeezing at the top. I'm going to do 10. And I'm going to swap sides, opposite side, bend it over. I wonder if you heard that click. 7, 8, Excellent. And then you will have your rest. We'll do 2 more sets of that, and this is triceps again. Just think how it will feel to know that I have a stronger body. If you keep going, keep doing a little bit every day, you will only get stronger. It doesn't get easier, you get stronger. That is what will happen. So, bend it over, 10. If you want to make it a little bit harder, come down and hold it at the top a little bit longer. Excellent. 1 more set of that. Whew. After you've weight trained, an hour after, that's when it's the most important meal. So if you do weight train, it's good to get in some protein, healthy carbs into your body to repair and recover. It's just as important as what you eat to how you train. So we're going to do 1 more set. I'm having, for my dinner after I've done this, I'm having sweet potato mash, chicken and crispy kale. Last time on this side, remember the only part of my arm that's moving is the bottom. 5, 4. If you feel uncomfortable bending over in this position for a long period of time, you can use the furniture. So you can come and lean on the furniture and it gives you more support. I should have maybe said that at the beginning. This at the beginning of the workout, but then you can lean on the furniture and do that. 1 more exercise. I'd recommend you use the heavier of your 2 dumbbells if you've got 2 different weights. I'm using 3 kilograms. So what we're going to do is bicep curls. We're doing 3 sets of 10 bicep curls. So nice and slow and controlled. We're going to come up and slowly down. I'm doing 3 sets of 10. Feel free to do 15. See how I'm doing it nice, slow and controlled? Excellent. This is what I see men do in the gym. Swinging. Now, I don't, if they weight hard and you want to get a few more reps, swinging up, if you're advanced in weight training, is not that bad. But if you're swinging it down, it's not using the biceps. So sometimes if I'm fatigued, I give it a little swing. I wouldn't recommend this for beginners though. And then come slowly down. Always make sure you're doing slow controlled movement, especially when you're coming down. Otherwise you're wasting your time. Just go down in the weight. So no swinging, girls. Up this is our second set. Like I say, if you need a longer rest, pause the video. Excellent. We are nearly done. One more set on the biceps and then we've worked the shoulders, especially the back of the shoulders, the arms, and triceps and the biceps. One more set. Let's go. Like I say, you might need a longer rest. When you get used to this, you don't even need to watch my video of me doing the exercises. Once you get used to them, you can put something on the telly, you can listen to a book, you can do these when you're doing something else. Listen to something on, watch some podcast, or listen to a podcast, or watch something on eBay, YouTube. In lockdown, I used to do all my exercise while watching films. Oh, I'm not a music person. When I'm at the gym, I mostly, apart from doing cardio, listen to audio books. But some people need music to work out too, so it's entirely up to you. I hope you enjoyed that beginners into weight training for upper body workout.